I think the modern twist is that he has this social media and this following behind him. But the true measure is going to be, he's a young guy. He's only in his 30s, right? Is what do you do with it, right? I hate to keep on bringing up Jerry Rollins, but he's someone I'm very familiar with and studied with. Like I said, he came back and was like, even though he had some brutal times, I would not dispute his, when he came back, especially the second time, some of the things he did to people in Ghana. But he built the country in some of the worst times during when the cocoa bean that makes chocolate, when the prices were severely low, when Ghana didn't have any oil exports. That was like a future far off thing. We didn't even have a proper port. It was so many infrastructure things that people were saying, oh, Ghana has untapped power. And, he was building towards that, right? But he had a plan to say, hey, I'm going to transition this from a military government to a civilian government, which Torre is going to do. But I hope he does it and he kind of becomes either hands off or he converts himself to a civilian leader and lends himself to a constitution that's actually adopted by the people. I want the brother to succeed.
Let me ask you this, though.
Sure.
Let's say he decides, you know what, I'm going to be president for life.
He sounds like Marion Barry said mayor for life.
Yeah, no, but let's say, which, by the way, you bring up that still love.
Yeah, oh yeah.
People still interest at heart, right? So let's say he decides, we're never going to have elections, but things are going well. Do you have a problem with it?
If the people have a problem with it, I honestly think.
But do you think they would have a problem with it if things are going well?
Because oftentimes people. What's the old additive? Don't stay too long to become a villain. I'm messing that up, but I think there is something to be said about outstaying your welcome, right? When you go over somebody's house, when they start putting on comfortable clothes, right? They come up there and be like, "Hey, Kofi, how you? Oh man, what's on now?
Oh man, I gotta get up.
I gotta get up in the morning, right? Right? It's something when you've outstayed your welcome, and I think with strong men, strong women, strong people, right? We have this blind spot that we don't see when we've outstayed our welcome, and I think that's the key. I think that's the key mark of a good leader, to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to build something that's going to succeed me and outlive me. But oftentimes, especially in our community, whether it be the continent or the diaspora, we don't know how to lend ourselves to the future.